Oh, we on. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Kay's Journey. This is your girl. In this video, I'm doing a reaction to the viral moment when Shaquille O'Neal told RG3, which I didn't even know who that was, but his real name was Robert Griffin III, which many of you probably already know by y'all clicking on this, right? He told him to leave Angel Reese alone. Whew! That was smoke, fire. It was a bold statement. And his fans are talking. And if you guys know, you know. My brother has a talk show. He has a sports talk show. And so it's been going crazy over there. So I said, well, why not? Let me talk about it, So I'm going to give you guys some unfiltered reactions. And is Shaq just being protective? Or is this bigger than just sports? Let's join in on a convo as we break it down. When, what happened, why Shaq said that, and what it means for Angel Reese, RG3, and the culture. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was Shaq right to check RG3? Should RG3 have said what he said? Should RG3 have even checked himself and thought, processed, should I have even decided to generate this into the internet? If you love sports and reactions and celebrity news and the culture commentary type of thing, then hit that like button and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on these videos. So let's get into it. I'm going to hit play because I want to see what he said.
RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your face.
Whoop.
Okay? It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job. You got your podcast. Leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Stop it. That's the last time. Okay? Thank you. It's not real hate. If you look around what's going on in this real country, that's hate. This is sports. I'm not supposed to like you. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're going to be remembered for your podcast. You're going to be remembered for your podcast. That should tell you you're not that great. Okay. I don't want to be remembered for Shaq's Bit podcast. I do not. Like, leave those girls alone. You already spoke on it. Let it go. So what? He hates us. So I hate you now for messing with her. Now what? Say something about me, because he's a fool. You don't even have G14 classification to say that. Like, I don't mind you doing your job as anyone, but don't pick on that little girl, because guess what? I'm her protector. Now pick on me. You pick on me, I'm going to punch you in your face.
And in addition...
Woo! Okay. So, with that being said, let's start the conversation. I've been watching him. I've been watching him on Netflix. He has a whole program about him becoming the CEO and working alongside, I don't know, the other NBA player. I'm not really into sports, but this did catch my attention. And it caught my attention so much that I was like, I want to talk about it. And Shaquille O'Neal always comes off as very gentle. He's a gentle giant, right? Don't push him. Don't push his buttons. But he comes off as a gentle giant. So, if you guys don't know, Angel Reese signed with him. And is that Adidas? Yeah, I think it's Adidas. And Lord, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry for the people who know all about this stuff. But she signed with his shoe company because, now he's over that. Him and Allen Iverson. That's who it is, Allen Iverson. So those two are over. They do a lot of the CEO and work over the Adidas company. And they've been trying to get to the NWA. They're trying to bring in more girls, more women, and to showcase the product, their shoes. And so she was one of the top. She was one of the ones that when I was watching Netflix, she was his girl. So I know for certain he has an allegiance. And he even way before this ever happened, I remember him in the show on Netflix saying that he's going to protect his clients, his WNBA girls, and some of the NBA players as well. That was his due diligence. You know what I'm trying to say, to make sure that his his people that have contracted with him are protected. And I get it. I get it. So I just want to say that. But wait, so it's more. So here I am. I go online and I said, well, let me read some of the comments. So the first comment, hey, RJ, what about your game? You didn't last long in the NFL. So people were talking about him. But this one I caught, and I didn't like this. This was like really shallow. Somebody named Leopold 3024. He said, Shaq is a trick. It's not like he can't be put down without a fist. Without a fist, right? Without a fist. So what? That's what people resort to? And everybody knows Shaq is a beast. So how is he a clown? This man has never made a threat before that I know of. And if he has, please let me know in the comments if he was a violent individual. I just never known him to be one. I know he's always been a loving person. He's always been a person to give back. He's involved in communities, doing things. So I never known him to be some violent individual. So it's just interesting that this person would say that he's a trick clown and that he can't be put down without a fist. So you just gonna go out and shoot somebody? Like, no, man up. If you're gonna speak that, then man up with them, right? Or am I wrong? Please, I would love for you guys to make some comments and talk about this. So somebody responded to him, and I'm gonna hit like because I like what he said. He said, "Hush, because ain't nobody touching Shaq. Stop being a complete idiot." Thank you, Bella R. I really appreciate that. He's right. Nobody about to touch. Who gonna check Boo? Who gonna check him? Not me. Not you. You got to be a big dude to want to hurt. To want to get in there in between that. Anyway, what else goes on? Let's see. It does mean go back over there with your mayonnaise. What? Mayonnaise? Okay, well, anyway, we're not going to get all into that. I don't want to be derogatory or speak ill against anyone because that's not what I'm on here for. What I am on here for is to get you guys' opinion, have conversation about it. Check out my new video, y'all. If you know. I have never done any kind of StreamYard, and this is my first time doing a reaction. We're going to see how this play out. We're going to see if y'all like this. If y'all like this kind of stuff, let me know. I'm going to come back. We're going to do more and more and more. We're going to do reactions to maybe celebrities, more about, we're going to do some follow-ups with Shaquille. And I think he's a good person. I know he had a really good friend who used to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he and I have done work together years and years and years ago. Let me see if I can find some footage from this. And he told me years ago that I could have responded. I could have had Shaq come. I had a radio station years ago, a little podcast, and he was like, you need to have Shaquille on. And I never did follow up with that. Nowadays, I wished I had. But anyway, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this whole scenario? And he also told her not to respond, and that's good PR. See, because Shaq been in the game for years, right? Shaq been in the game for years, so he told her, don't respond to that. Let that. I'm going to handle it. I'm going to be your big brother, and I think that was good. I think he should. She need a big brother, because when you start getting grown men being obsessed with you and obsessed with what you're talking about or what you're doing, that's something's going on up here anyway, right? Because go find somebody else to talk about. I'm on here looking for the gentleman who told me that I and Shaquille should do some work together. This was years ago. Oh, this guy, Kevin Johnson. Anybody know? Let me see. Can you guys see that? That's me and Kevin Johnson. And we had did some work together. Oh my gosh, this is in 2019. Anyway, Kevin Johnson's a whole case in itself. Thank you guys for watching me. Stay tuned. This is Kay's Journey, and I will be back with more. Until next time, bye for now.